This is called the Zimmer Bio.
Beautiful.
Well, it's got its moments. This is the one I'm working on currently, and this is the one I need to get some of your ideas. What I wanted to talk about, and this is not finished by the way, is the difference in shade, shadows, reflections, and highlights. If you take just a simple orange, may I do that? Take a simple orange. If I'm lucky, I will. Oh, not on this paper. I will. This is continued till next time.
No, right there.
You start with a dot, then you have a line, and you get the lines connected, and you have a form. Now you think about how am I gonna make that look like a round orange? So you have a color on it. See, I was gonna do this on the painting, wouldn't that be fun? Just put an orange on there. Now, you wanna know whether it's the sun is coming from here, which is what I'm going to do, or if it's coming from here. And in order to really reinforce that is use shade on the opposite side. That is not a shadow, that is shading. Then you have a lighter spot, but also you want to have a shadow. So you want it to lay down. I'm looking at this upside down, girls. The shadow will be from the form itself onto the surface that it's sitting on. And of course the shadow is darkest up next to the orange. Let's get this where it belongs. Then you need the highlight, and that's the light spot that's here where the light is hitting, where the sun is hitting. So that's just a simple orange. But if you're working on a painting, you have the same problems. In fact, wherever you work, whatever you're working on, you still have to think about the principles of art. So this one, it kind of bothered me because I didn't have enough reflections, and that's another word. And when I get the trees in, the reflections will be here. Now, how can I reflect that one? And Sultan Zabo said you hold a mirror at your picture, and it'll show you where this reflection will go the opposite direction. There'll be other trees in here, and then you need variation. That would be in color and in shape, repetition. All those things are important, but you can't repeat and have everything the same distance apart. It's a lot of stuff to think about. But I'd like to put a bigger tree in here for variation, so I probably will start, I don't know, maybe here. Might start here. And when I get to this spot, if I would like to have some depth in this painting, I will go behind this and bring the tree out up here somewhere. So all of this will be foreground in front of the tree. I thought maybe I didn't have enough reflections of the orange. How do you feel about it? Do you think I have need more of this in here? Anybody comment? I won't hold it against you.
More dappling of it.
More dappling? Well, it depends if this water is smooth or if it's moving. And if it's moving, when you put in a reflection, you have to have your, let's see, I'm gonna bring a tree in here. I won't have it in front there, but I'll deliberately put it down here. But now that water is perfectly still. But if I want it to be moving, the reflection will have some wiggles in it. Then we have highlights on top of the water, and that's what gives it what makes it look wet, hopefully. I kind of like the edges that I have achieved in the trees, but, and of course these are just sketched on, they're not finished. I did a mural for one of the churches over at Wheatfield, and it had a lot of rocks in it. It was a scene with Christ in the upper part and down Waterfall. And Roger Scully was the minister, and he sat there all day and watched me, and he said, how do you get those rocks so round? Well, that's sort of like making an orange. You have a light side and a dark side, and you have shadows cast, and comes a rock. So I don't have any rocks in this, but it's a wonder I don't, because I love to paint rocks. But anyhow, I felt like blue and orange are complements, but it just didn't seem to work for me until this morning. I looked at it a little more closely, and I put in some highlights along the shore to identify it, and I am able to deal with it. I can accept it as it is, but probably we'll do a lot more on it. So, anybody have a question?
I like the orangey color, your peachy in there, because you don't do that very often.
No,
And that's what I noticed right away. I like that.
I think I need more in the water, though, don't you think?
I don't think so.
I think some of the green too, Doris.
And a little more of the green, yeah,
Especially that big mass of it in there.
in here,
Right.
have
The
more of
mass,
that
not
here,
Mass.
yeah. It's a good idea. Mhm. Well, I don't have it finished yet, so
It's very pretty.
if you want to co-sign with it, you can. Okay. Well, usually these are the colors that I really like to work in. And this is not finished either yet.
You went through a period of peach though. Cause I bought
The peach,
one, yes, I bought.
was it a
picture-
watercolor though?
No, it's an oil.
Well,
Or maybe it's acrylic. It's a snow scene. You
Probably.
had, oh gosh, a whole wall of these peach.
I wonder,
This was back
what
when.
was the subject?